5. Now, Island 5 is a little bit different than the rest of the islands. There will be KOS mobs right where we land. There's not really a safe place, so once we land, away from the Guardian a little ways, and then we'll have to start clearing the stuff out of the island. Now, I know I've been over this before. Just real quick, so the way that this works is when we land up there, there's going to be 3 vanquishers. Each one of those vanquishers is going to have 2 trash aviacs attached to them. We have to kill the vanquishers first, otherwise the trash aviacs will instantly respawn. So when we get stuff in camp, we're going to lock down anything that's not a vanquisher and focus on the vanquishers first, because killing the other stuff doesn't matter until we get the vanquishers down. Once we kind of clear out the vanquisher and 2 trash mobs that path right around where we land, then we're working on killing the rest of the vanquishers. Once they're dead, we'll kill the Guardian. Once the Guardian's dead, we'll kill them. Start thinking about this. It's really, really important, guys, that we keep our enchanters alive for this. So if you can heal at all, you make buttons for all of our enchanters so that we can spot check them, offer heals and stuff. Make sure we keep them up. If the enchanters go down, it's likely that we're all gonna die. That's a lot of the mobs, the trash mobs up there, as well. Do like a knockback thing or like a grab flux thing that gets off the island. Some of them 8, so any mob that's not a vanquisher, so all the trash mobs basically, and everything else, push all of those at like 4 just to stop them. Try and keep your back towards the center of the island in case you do get some kind of knockback effect on you. Just knock you the island as opposed to off. Anybody else have any words of advice, I guess?
What level are the mobs? Because I can bard mez up to 55.
I'm not sure. I know that sometimes enchanters got to use their higher level mezzes, some to land. They are all mezzable. I think they're on the higher.
Okay, I'll just try to OOS the crap out of everything to help. Okay, Dale says they're blue Tim at 55, so I probably can mez them just in case.
Okay, let's use the 16-second AoE mez then, and then if you have Rapture.
Alright, so let's make sure we get a invisor group. So are there any groups that have a spare invisor? Because my group does not.
I need fulfills.
Remember, once you're invis, to go ahead and hop in the portal. Do not port up yet. Notice somebody that's in the portal that's not invis, please call them out in voice so they can get the portal so that we can easily see who needs to be.
Vanderbaz, you need invisibility. There you go.
I just did it.
And he admitted it too.
Yeah, Nick, what's all this stuff you gave me? Is this just stuff that dropped up?
Yeah, it was stuff that was gonna rot, so guild bank, I guess.
I do have a skybank, but it's such a pain. Oh, actually, I can do myself, can't I? Okay, monks, when we land, the first thing you guys are gonna do is you guys are gonna stay invised because the stuff up here is difficult to say the least. So stay invised because they don't see through it. Sinviller, I saw your drop. You guys are gonna start looking at banks, the vanquishers. Typically there's not one at camp there, typically outside of camp to grab. Anik, you
Yeah, I'm good. I'm gonna Bard Invis at the last second because I don't want my Invis to break everybody else's.
sure. Let's go. Alright, when you land, move to Megla.
There's a pushback on this island, so make sure that you are looking out over the edge off into open space. The pushback pushes you the opposite way of where you're looking. If you're looking in the middle of the island, you're probably going to get knocked off.
Alright, monks, you guys want to show you guys where it's sure. Probably up here. You gotta be careful you don't want to get in range of the
I
Lord.
appeared.
You're just gonna get another
Mobs in camp.
lock it down unless it's a vanquisher.
Base away from the edge.
Alright. So monks, as your invises drop, get fresh invises, get sows if you need to. Come on out. Start these vanquishers. You gotta be real careful, especially when you're a vanquisher, not in. You gotta be real careful. If you get in range of the Lord, it's possible to social the Lord. That's a big problem because he death touches. So these guys have huge aggro radiuses. Social really bad, so it's difficult sometimes to pull a single. That 2 vanquishers right there. Vanquishers. Got 4. Drop it. 2 vanquishers.
If you guys need help, let me know. I can snare an FD and they won't move.
Press that you live. Sure, guys.
Huber's AoE Mez is trying to get me too because I'm dueling him.
Oh shit.
So vanquishers are just warriors, so we can do the same thing on the sides and try and balance. Got no way to tell if this is the right vanquisher for those two, but let's go ahead and kill these two.
It's really important on this island to face towards the edge like I am right now, because these mobs will do a cast back effect, a knockback effect, where they can knock you off this island if you're facing the wrong direction.
Is he? The bub. A little early. I pay the guild for port down so I
I don't mind, but we're a little busy.
yeah, like after we clear the island.
So monks, let's get re-invis. We need you guys out hunting that next vanquisher. That one that passed over to the side that we had in the next pull, he's probably the one to attack. Again, you guys just need to be careful that we don't train aggro back to the Lord, because the Lord will death touch you. So sometimes if it looks like you're not sure if you're train aggro back to him, sometimes you need a spotter on to say whether or not attack. And can somebody grab Doom Feather? We have a tracker, track for Noble.
I don't see him up yet.
Incoming.
I say, can you keep an eye on that? Track. I don't know why else they'd be up here in the sky slot.
Could just ask him.
It's on the radio. Did we get Doomfeather dropped back?
Yeah.
Yep, I'm rested.
We have any mods pulling?
This is Doom. I've got res effects. I'm not sure if I should wait for the.
I wouldn't. It's up to you.
Okay, in that case, I need a.
Healing Doomfeather.
But you got Lord, drop it. Sure if I'm Lord or not. Alright, 2 in.
Resting Doomfeather.
It's gating when you push the same way. assume you're good just to grab this walk. Should be good to kill that. It's in campus. That's actually probably campus dead. So coming in. Let's kill them
Ready?
first.
I'm gonna die.
Vanquisher first, guys. There's a root note or something. Let's get him. Watch in range. So I'll push against Megla as this starts to gate.
There are mod rods down if you need them.
Try to find him.
We could use a market Karn. Push against Megla, guys. So that should be all three Vanquishers dead. We should be good to. Watch in range. Alright, let's check and see if there's any more trash mobs up or it's only silent.
Do we have plans to farm Lord tonight?
Nope.
Copy.
If we did, we couldn't now because we just killed the mechanic works' Guardian respawns until all the finishers are dead. Guardian is dead, then the stops respawning every time he's. So as long as you Guardian up, you can kill the.
Oh, okay.
But when you did what we just did, which was kill the Guardian, trying to press, stop spawning.
Okay, yeah, it's just the Lord right now.
Okay, cool. So let's get the raid and let's move the raid around to the. You guys want to follow Itzy inside the. Oh no, actually I take that back. Follow me. We're gonna listen the
Stay off the top of the hill, guys.
in case we need to kite B. Make sure this happens. Sorry. So when we kill this guy, we're gonna want to kill him. There's a line of sight reasoning for Siren spawned right here. But the way this fight works is tanks usually race for aggro. It's got a pretty wicked stun that'll tank out of action for. He does death touch, so we're gonna need somebody volunteer to eat that. It's the same deal as Keeper of Souls. You're gonna tag him, run him over to us, and then you're gonna kind of like. Then once you get death touched, tanks need to move. Once he's here, don't fight him just that instant that we get him after the death touch. Does that make sense? You have any volunteers?
I'll do it again, this Huber, but okay, so I would hit him with Tash, run him close to us, and then run around us, and just eat the death touch. Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure, because I messed it up.
Yeah, no worries. Get a sow and just remember to stay out of melee range.
Okay. And actually, good. Where is he exactly? That way? Okay.
So we never saw that noble spawned.
I've been looking. I haven't seen it spawn.
So no, it's just been rekeying or something.
Now they took the VP port to Sky.
Okay.
Everybody stand.
Oh, really?
Rude.
He did. I'm sorry.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh no.
That's not good.
I want to pick him up.
I
Trying
got
to
him
get
on
him
bow
on
dance.
Nazi.
If you get aggro, call it in voice.
Doesn't have a, so he's not too tough.
He just stunned Jerem.
See if
Push him back.
he's stunned.
Rage.
Jerem has him.
Or Shadow's Bane. Okay, good.
Rumor, where did you die?
I got a rumor. That before. Oh, I don't have permission to drag. Rumor's over by where we do be.
Okay, I'm going back to res rumor.
He's like, unless somebody dragged him, he got killed by the bull too close.
Is it safe to move?
Should be nothing left alive on this island. A rumor is over here. He's at, it's right behind.
Thank you.
Yeah, so it's come to my attention that we lost 2 clerics tonight, so I think we really want to attempt to bees with 3 clerics and
I gotta go pretty soon. I'm one of the clerics. Got some family stuff I gotta take care of.
probably call it here tonight. Certainly appreciate everybody coming out tonight. It was very clear. Hopefully we'll be able to get a few next week.
Space Pope, so like, now that we have a larger group, would we be able to move the first couple of islands quicker? Just curious.
The whole hold up there isn't so much how many people have keys and how fast we can go through. The real hold up on island 1, 2, 3, and 4 is whether Siren is dead on the prior island.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it's that and just a matter of like saw today, like we killed that first guy right at the beginning, right? get Keeper of Souls until 8. To that. So that gates us as well. We can't go past 4 until we get Keeper of Souls up.
So next week what we'll have to do is work on getting a couple groups up a little bit earlier with tank and DPS and a couple of monks to help that pull. And we should start that pull closer to 6:30 so we get a little bit more jump on Keeper of Souls.
Yeah, it would be helpful if that happened. That being said, I still think that we've got an issue where we just don't have enough people coming. I think if we had engaged bees with the force that we had right at 7, I people the night, which is fine. I understand people to do. It just means we probably try and continue trying to be able to keep something just some more folks come up here. So I don't really feel like just clearing 1 to 5. We're not really full benefits out of Sky. So
It's a great zone for learning how to raid.
yeah, and certainly I'd like to see enough people come. We could let people 6s up, and we could exactly use it as a teaching tool, show people.
It does have some pretty good gear though too. I mean, all the melees get that 41% haste belt, that's great for DP.
Yeah, there's no doubt in my mind that it's worth the effort. Sky for sure. It's just a pain. So it's people like
Sky really has way more benefits than people realize. And Shadowbinder, wasn't it you that made a big post on the old forum about that a year or 2 ago? But there is just a crap ton of positive reasons to be here, and we're just trying to make it happen.
So we are
13
porting down
reasons
now,
why.
correct, guys? Doing port downs?
Yeah, let's go ahead and start port downs. Form groups
Okay.
of 5.
I wanted to do a question in here. Is anybody who can?
Yeah, we let Bub get in that first group. I was wanting to get out of here.
Oh, I just snagged Bob in my group. So who's porting down?
I have another 10 minutes. It's okay. I appreciate that, baseball.
Who is doing our ports? Vanderbaz?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Are we done for the night then?
Yeah, once we're down in Reketer, unless you're not going to do something next week, you can jump off. But those of us who are going down to Reketer, here guys, let's actually move closer to where we're up at. That we can kind of use the time it takes for Vans to run back up.
I have to get Dale back down too. Muglin missed a key last week when we wiped, so I had to come up and get one.
Okay. Let's see if we can support groups. He's got to do Dale and one of the later ones. So.
Who's
I have like 4 enchanter items from Sky. They're a couple. One is the Spearrock Feather and one's a bee venom. Can these go in the Sky Bank, or what's your thoughts on that? I know you mentioned that.
I mean, if they're like super rare, I'll put them in Skybank. But if not, Skybank is a way to kind of use the load. It's really just me and Zoom.
Yeah.
2 officers.
It's island.
I'm into Sky, and so we're trying to reduce the load as much as we can.
Right. I get that. It's island 5 and 6 stuff. So maybe it's a little rarer, but. I'll check with the enchanters here.
How do we see what's in the Sky Bank to see if there's something we can use?
we'll have to check it for you. I'll be free tomorrow to check it. Tonight, I'm really shot and need to get to bed.
Yeah, unfortunately, we've got to go through the 8. We have an entire account with 8 separate characters. So every item that drops up here is lore. So, like, we do deposits A to H and do draws H to A. It's a manual process. Like, we gotta log in H and check every single item to alphabetical order.
Oh man, that's crazy. It makes sense. It's just, ooh, that's a lot. But it's nice, so appreciate it.
We do have a ton of stuff in there, so it is checking. Missing something. The only thing I have to say about it is that we do require you to have the no drop item quest prior to withdrawing tradables. The idea is to help people finish quests, if you think that makes sense.
Makes sense.
Say, folks, other clerics that have their clicky, if one of you could wait to the end before you get off the island so you could click res Corinna, that'd be awesome. And
Were there still people? Were there still people? Sorry, were there still people on 4? I didn't pay attention. Or 5?
Yes.
Okay.
Has Mug gotten on Dale yet?
Yep, I'm in the group too.
Sorry, how do you get to the quest Turdin Island?
So you buy the free key off the Keymaster, I think it's the Key of Ishan, and then you take that and you go to the ashtray on the north side of the island and click it, and it will take you directly into the room. And basically there's 2 ways to go. You can either go into the quest room or jump off the island. So just go into the quest room and follow the dialogue for your particular quest.
All right, thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem. I had to do this earlier with the wife.
It is a great idea, though, to check up on the wiki prior. Saying, seen people make mistakes, and that's like a 3 mistake.
And make sure that you leave your keys before you go down too.
I'm actually making a YouTube video out of this, so if you want, you can use that as video evidence.
Okay, I believe that should be everybody on 5, right? Or is there still more? I think I got everybody.
Okay, cool. I'm gonna log over to Abra to get what's left of those stones back from.
Okay.
That's how we leave it. We just kill the Keymaster here. We attack him.
Yeah, you just suicide of the Keymaster.
Hey, he hits like a truck.
Uh-huh.
Wonder if anyone's ever killed that guy.
I think we almost did once.
Sound like beta neutral faction or something. So like it's one of those things like you take that hit like there's no way to.
Alrighty, thank you guys for watching. This is Ionic. So one of the things you saw,
I had
though,
to hunt for Dial's corpse. It's under stout beers.
before I go, you leave that backpack with all the keys
that'd be
on it,
Gary.
and then you have 7 days to repick it
That's
up.
me. I picked up my key bag.
Alright, thank you guys. See
Hey,
you next
guess
video.
what? You get to die again.
The benefits of being 60, I guess.